Gogeta and Broly's battle rages on with the clash of their Super Saiyan forms destroying the landscape, all the while Beerus is back holding Bra. Beerus looks at Bra and grows more and more furious. Vegeta left him with their spoiled air. So Beerus then flies with Bra to the battlefield, and then as he gets there, he sees Gogeta and Broly's battle going on, and sees how high their energy is getting. Beerus quickly hands the baby to Bulma, who's watching on as Whis and Bulma are both surprised to see Beerus jump in and catch both Gogeta and Broly's punches at the same time. Beerus then throws Broly on the floor and tells Gogeta that he wants to fight him. Gogeta comically says that this is his fight, and Beerus isn't exactly in a position to boss him around right now. Broly is nearly stronger than Beerus, and Gogeta is whooping him bad, and this isn't even Super Saiyan Blue. Let Gogeta handle this one. Beerus says, stronger than him, eh? Beerus then punches Gogeta in the face, sending him crashing into the planet below. Beerus says that if Gogeta really thinks he's stronger than him, fight him right now, right here. Broly races back up behind Beerus and he spins around, elbowing Broly across the face, causing blood to spew out, sending him flying back. Beerus says he'll fight both the Saiyans 1v2. He is the strongest god of destruction in all of creation. Broly uncontrollably races on at Beerus and punches him square in the face. Beerus then recovers and kicks Broly in the ribs, then punching Broly away. Beerus then races after him and keeps beating down on Broly until Broly makes a blinded backswing at Beerus, to which Beerus dodges and races to pummel Broly. But Gogeta swoops in the last second and kicks Beerus down into the lava landscape. Gogeta looks at Broly and tells him that if they're going to survive, they're going to need to work together. Truce. Broly nods with some level of understanding, then looks at Beerus. Beerus shoots back up, excited to see what this battle has in store for him. Beerus sends a left hook at Broly, then Gogeta counters him with a punch to his ribs. Beerus then slices across Gogeta's face, then kicking him in the knee. Beerus then drop kicks Broly in the chest and knocking the breath out of him. He then turning around and clashing fists with Gogeta. Beerus questions if he still thinks he's the strongest now. Gogeta says that it's a real struggle, but he thinks he can keep up. Beerus says he's struggling in Super Saiyan. Go blue already. And Gogeta pauses and says, alright, I can do that. Then go Super Saiyan Blue. Beerus then kicks Gogeta in the gut and hurls him across the landscape. Broly then comes back and Beerus grabs him by his head, and Broly struggles to break free. Beerus questions, how did he miss such a prodigy Saiyan? Perhaps that's what the dream of the Super Saiyan God was trying to show him. Perhaps he was meant to be the Super Saiyan God and not Goku. Could this be that Beerus has been down the wrong path this whole time? However, he doesn't have too much time to think about it, as Broly grabs Beerus and erupts into his legendary form. He grabs Beerus by the tail and drags him around through the landscape, throwing him all around, until Beerus is a tattered mess, and Broly then throws Beerus up and catches him, beginning to squish Beerus's head in his hands. Beerus, all he can do is yell. He tells him to stop, which sends a shockwave, busting Broly's ears. Broly then rage swings at Beerus, but Beerus jabs Broly in the arm where he can't use it and punches Broly in the face. Beerus then keeps beating down on poor Broly until he's sent flying. Gogeta catches Broly by the hand and has him land. They both power up and Gogeta screams fire as Gogeta and Broly perform a powerful blast together, sending it straight at Beerus, who is immediately taken immediately by the blast and can barely keep himself standing. He's being shoved further and further out until he erupts, going into his full power. He tells Broly and Gogeta he hasn't had a chance to use this in a long time. Broly and Gogeta are in awe of this power. Gogeta never knew he had the power within him. Beerus then glares, which instantly reverts Gogeta to base form, but Broly stays powered up and just rages in. Beerus smacks Broly away and Gogeta shrugs off his fear and erupts into his evolution form. He kicks Beerus in the face, but Beerus smirks and punches Gogeta in the gut and grabs him by the back of the head and smushes him into the ground. Broly is then blasted at by Beerus without him even looking. Broly is now struggling to hold on to the blast. Gogeta then teleports behind Beerus, but Beerus predicted it and chokes Gogeta and beats him down into the mulch, causing blood and debris to fly everywhere. Gogeta is just a mess at this point. Beerus says, between Gogeta and Broly, Beerus is more impressed with Broly as he is an unrivaled power by simply being one being and not a fused warrior. Beerus says he's disappointed in the two warriors, all that training wasted. Now Beerus has found the true reason he had a vision long ago. He can finally end this plan and train Broly instead. Broly then erupts Super Saiyan 2 and blowing back the entire blast and races in at Beerus. But Beerus catches him and does a Bane move and breaks Broly's spine over his knee. Beerus then drops him to the side and says this has truly been a disappointment. He expected more of a fight. He didn't even get to use all of his techniques on everyone yet. Gogeta struggles to stand up and Beerus is hoping for Ultra Instinct. Go ahead, release it. Show him an Ultra Instinct fusion warrior. Beerus may spare the planet for that. Gogeta then nearly turns Ultra Instinct, but as Beerus's anticipation leaves him open for an attack, Gogeta then quickly fires a Stardust Breaker Kamehameha. Beerus then Hakai's the attack, Broly given energy by Gogeta, and Gogeta himself make their final stand against Beerus as they rocket up and fly and punching Beerus together. Beerus then dodges them and grabs their heads and smashes them together, knocking them both out of their forms. Then using the power key erasure technique to send them both flying back into the mulch. Beerus then cracks his knuckles and says that they truly are getting better, but not enough to keep up and defeat his true power. Anyways, he wanted to motivate Gogeta to at least stop him from destroying Earth. Oh well, Beerus then tells Whis to offer Broly a place to train. He wants to see what that Saiyan can do.